The idea of a balanced plate is to make it easier to figure out how to add things into your diet to make sure that you're getting all the nutrients without feeling like you have to be counting calories or weighing and measuring everything. So we use the tool of a balanced plate. And remember, we use tools, not rules. So we have to be open-minded and know how to adapt when needed, but to just have this as a general guideline to make decision making a little bit easier. So it's a tool. So the idea of a balanced plate is to, when you're looking at your plate, to try to get the all different categories of macronutrients, the nutrients that our body needs in larger quantities, all on your plate. So a protein, a carb, a fat, and then have some room for colorful non-starchy veggies as well, which are really high in like vitamins, minerals, fibers, antioxidants, and lots of stuff that your body needs. So that's the idea of building a balanced plate. So instead of thinking in terms of, okay, what do I need to cut out all the time? What do I need to get rid of? We now get to look at our plates and our foods and be like, okay, what can I add in to make this a balanced plate so that I can easily kind of in my mind check the boxes off of, hey, I'm giving my body all the building blocks that it needs. Protein is super important as a building block for all of like our tissues and muscle repair and things like that. Fats are really good for our brain and our hormones and our cellular development, and it helps us absorb fat-soluble vitamins. Then we have carbs, which are good sources of nutrients and fibers as well, and really good sources of energy. And then the colorful veggies, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. So it's just a really easy way to be like, okay, what can I add to this to cross that off? Now, all these different types of foods usually have a mix of all those different nutrients. Like we eat food, not just specific solitary nutrients. You know, there's like an avocado contains fats and carbohydrates, and plants have some protein and carbs, and meats have fats and proteins. They're kind of a mix of everything, and we just split it up into these different categories on what's most like predominant in each food, just to kind of simplify it in our brains. But to take it one step farther and to zoom out, when in doubt, like use that as a tool to add things in, the building blocks your body needs, but when in doubt, choose a wide variety of mostly whole foods, most of the time, and practice not overeating, not eating past comfortable fullness. And you'll kind of have a sense of, am I eating because, I was getting hungry, or I was feeling like my body needed a little bit of fuel, or is this serving a different purpose like comfort and distraction, and I'm feeling a little out of control around it? And then in that case, you want to focus on adding in more tools for dealing with stress and anxiety and difficult feelings and things like that. So balance plates are a really helpful tool to use. Every 3 to 5 hours or so, get into a regular habit is a good place to start. Protein, carbs, fats, veggies when you can. And then when in doubt, choose a wide variety of whole foods most of the time, and just be present, chew well, slow down, and practice not overeating. So don't make it any more complicated than that until you get that down pat as a foundational habit, and then you can play around with tweaking and dialing things up. So just to summarize, don't overcomplicate it. Eat whole foods most of the time, and practice not overeating. Practice eating mindfully in portions that feel good in your body.